what we teach in Y.E.A. every week, we teach mindset. It's the biggest deal. Okay. And mindset is inside of what you listen to, what produces your actions or no actions, what runs the show. Okay. So mindset, it's the biggest deal. Then number two is focus. What you focus on is what you get. If you are an entrepreneur, you have many, many ideas. If you can't focus on the one you're going toward, you're in trouble. So we teach you how to focus. Okay. And then number three is declaration. Declare it and make it happen, guys. And I had an interesting thing happen in my course, and that was I was calling it kind of magic, and people were like, whoa, wait a minute. And it got very, very quiet in my course. And I said, okay, what's going on? And one of the women raised her hand very timidly and said, is that black magic? And I said, oh, no, it is not. And I speak that it's magical because so many doors will open when you start speaking what you want in your life. And I'm going to share something with you. See, if I said I want 14 learning centers, if I wanted that and I didn't speak it, Lucas could be the very person that has that resource for me for Poland. And he could be the very one that would want to direct that in Poland. But if I don't speak it, he can't help me. He can't support me. So you've got to speak what you want in this program. We give you the platform to speak what it is you want. Do not be stingy with your goals and your dreams. These are people in this program that aren't going to run and steal your ideas. They're going to support your ideas. They're going to look for ways to support you and cheer you on. You have no clue what this community is all about until you become a real part of it. Okay? So, declaration is one of the most powerful tools I'm going to give you. And I want you to use it. I don't want you to just, do this 10-week program and go away and forget them. I want you to put them in your life. Okay, so the next one is visualization. And we say it's your blueprint to your future. Look, if you can't see your NGO, your CBO, your passion project, your nonprofit, whatever it is you're running, if you can't see 2 years from now what it looks like, you can't get there. You have to have a vision for it. And then when you can see it, you can start seeing the actions to take to get there. So James, we're going to teach you how to visualize the bigger picture for your organization. You're not going to sleep because of the visions you're going to have around your program. It won't be that you can't make it happen. It will be oh my gosh, it's happening. Now what do I do? Okay. I promise you. So visualization is powerful. Next thing, guys, is accountability / imperfect action. And I call them the dynamic dual. And here's why. Accountability is simply being your word to you. Who do we let down the most? Ourselves. When we promise ourselves something and we don't tell anybody else about it, yeah, we'll let ourselves down every time. I would tell you this, if you promise something to yourself and you tell Lucas, Lucas is going to go, hey, James, how's that going for you? You will not be able to run away from it. You will not be able to let yourself down. People in here, check in on you. Find out what you're doing, how it's going. Okay? So accountability is your word to yourself and to others. When you speak something out here, we believe it. And we will be there to support you. Now, the second part of that is imperfect action. Guys, about 8 or 9 years ago, I started seeing that I had this grandiose idea that everything had to be perfect or I wasn't going to do it. Well, guys, perfect, you never get there because you don't even really know what perfect is. So I started saying, Carol, if you're going to get anything done in life, you'd better start doing some imperfect actions. And I did, and my life changed. And that's why I share it with you guys. My life changed. because of imperfect action. Start taking action that isn't perfect and perfect it along the way. Because here's the deal, if you take no action, you can't even see how to perfect anything or change anything or go toward more perfection in it. So you got to take the action first. It's how I wrote my 2 books. Had to take the action. Okay. Then we have creativity. And guys, creativity, it's how you tap into your greatness and how we get to experience your greatness in our program. And here it is. I always ask this every week, and I know you guys have the answer now because you've been hearing it. And that is this: where is the richest place on the planet? Guys, it's the cemetery. Do you know why? So many beautiful ideas died with people. They never, ever took any action, imperfect action, to get them out there in the world. So we didn't get to experience their greatness. Don't let your ideas die with you. Don't make that cemetery any richer. Creativity, you will love how we create many things in this program. Bring that brilliant mind that God gave you, and let's take and put action behind them and watch them thrive, watch them grow. Okay? And then the last one is this: community. Community is the glue that holds it all together. If you have a community that's like-minded, that believes in you, that cheers you on, that has nothing but powerful things and inspiring things to say to you along the way, you can't lose. You can only win. And this is a powerful community that will believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. And James, we have plenty of belief for you. You've already taken the steps and put things in place. Why in the world would you give up on yourself? All right. So, guys, that's our 7 pillars, and you get to learn those every week. You get to see what is stopping you from actually believing in that pillar and taking it on. You get to see in your brain what you've automatically believed about that pillar. And then you get to create something that's so much more powerful and lights you up and kicks you right back into action. Okay? And we are action takers in this program. You will hear so many different things that people have taken on and done. Okay, I can share many, many things with you of what my students have taken on and done, what my leaders have done. Christy, 2 times in Africa, going again for the 3rd time. That was not in her vision at all. So many different things have come out of this program.
Until it was.
Until it was.